Liquid and Polymer Nail Enhancements, Part 1. Your two learning objectives for this part will be I will be able to explain the importance of understanding monomer, liquid and polymer powder, nail enhancements, and a professional cosmetology service. Number 2, I will be able to describe the chemistry behind liquid and powder nail enhancement, including how the monomer and polymer interact to the form or solid structure. The two essential questions you will be able to answer by the end of this lesson is, why should cosmetologists learn about monomer liquid and polymer powder nail enhancements in a modern salon setting? Number 2, how does understanding the chemistry of liquid and powder systems improve service quality and safety? Why study liquid and powder nail enhancements? Your nail enhancements is based on the mixing monomer liquid and polymer powder, are commonly referred to as acrylic or liquid and powder nails. Your acrylic refers to a family of thousands of different substances which share important, closely related features. Acrylics are used to make a range of things, including contact lenses, cement for mending broken bones, plexiglass windows, makeup, and other cosmetics. All nail enhancement products are based mostly or almost entirely on the acrylic family ingredients. For example, the ingredients in the liquid and powder enhancements systems belong to the branch of the acrylic family called methacrylates. The two-part monomer and liquid and powder polymer powder enhancement systems in this text is referred to as liquid or powder nails. Keep in mind that the word acrylic may still be used in other literature. Today's polymer powder comes in many colors, including various basic, pink, white, clear, and natural. These colors can be used alone or blended to make everything from custom pink shades to matching the nail enhancement the client nail bed color to bold primary or pastels used to create a range of designs and patterns. With these powders, you can create unique colors or designs that can be permanently inlaid or sculpted on top of the nail enhancement. They offer a wonderful way to customize your services and express your artistry and creativity. If your client always wear nail polish, you can use liquid powder nail enhancements to create one powder color, or they can be created by using pink or natural colored powder over the nail bed and a natural or soft white powder to replicate a natural nail or the natural free edge of a nail. The finished nail enhancements can be polished with nail polish or buffed to a high shine and for more natural looks. These services types are versatile and highly doable, which explains their popularity. Cosmetologists benefits from having a thorough understanding of liquid and powdered nail enhancements because liquid and powdered nail enhancements are popularly or very popular services that clients may frequently request. Or liquid and powdered nail enhancements are lucrative. Service clients who desire them are committed to their upkeep. So if you earn your clients' trust and respect, you will build a loyal clientele. Knowing how to properly work the enhancement material and understand their chemical uptake allow you to perform services safely for you and your clients and give you a creative edge over other competitions. Chemistry of liquid and powder nail enhancements. Liquid and powder nail enhancements are created by combining a monomer liquid with a polymer powder, a powder in a white, clear, pink, or many other colors to form the nail enhancement. Mono means one, and mer means units. So a monomer is a one unit or one molecule. Poly means many. So polymer means many units or many molecules linked together in a chain. Monomer liquid and polymer powder. Monomer liquid and polymer powder products are used in four ways. One, on the natural nail as a protective overlay. Two, over a nail tip as enforcement. Three, on a form to create sculpt nail extensions. Four, to create small works of art on top of or inside a nail enhancement, referred to as 3D nail art or inlaid nail designs. A natural nail brush is best for applying these enhancement products. The brush is immersed into the monomer liquid. The natural brush absorbs and holds the liquid like a reservoir. The brush tips is then touched to the dry polymer powder surface. As the monomer liquid absorbs the polymer powder, a small bead of product forms, which is then placed on the nail surface and molded into the shape with the brush. Liquid. The liquid portion is usually one of three monomer versions used in the nail industry: ethanol or methacrylate, methanol, methanol acrylate, or odorless monomer liquid. All three of these are often contain other monomers used as customizing additives. The ethanol methacrylate monomer is EMA, and odorless monomer liquid are the industry standard. Methanol methacrylate is MMA. It is not recommended for use on nails as it is illegal according to most state board rules. The United States Food and Drug Administration, known as the FDA, bases its prohibition, which means it is prohibited or banned and you cannot use it, on a large number of consumer complaints of onycholysis. This is where your nails detach from the nail bed, resulting from the use of MMA nail enhancements in the late 1970s. Subsequently, studies have been shown that MMA is a skin irritant that can cause mild or moderate skin reactions. For these reasons, the Nail Manufacturer Council and the American Beauty Association also stand against the use of MMA liquid monomer as an ingredient in artificial nail liquids. The polymer powder is also made from ethanol methacrylate monomer, which is EMA, or methanol a methacrylate MMA, or a mixture of both. MMA in a polymer form is called polymethanol methacrylate, PMPA. The polymer powder made from the both EMA and PMMA is called a copolymer. This is most common polymer powder type used in the nail industry. Polymerization. Polymerization is the monomer or turned into a poly powder, though a chemical process called polymerization that links monomers to create long, and I mean very long chains. Since this process is turned into liquid into a solid, it is also referred to as curing or hardening. Curing or hardening. Polymerization also occurs when mixing monomer liquid with polymer powder. When performing a liquid and powder service, once the monomer joins to create a polymer, they do not separate easily, making liquid and powder a very durable nail extension service. Each manufacturer adds additives to the liquid and powder to make the product work and behave in specific ways. These additives determine to complete the set or cure time, maximum durability, color stability, and shelf life, among other attributes. The catalyst. The catalyst and initiators. Your catalyst additives designed to energize and activate initiators are added to monomers to start or speed up the chemical reaction. This is what controls the product's set or curing time. Polymerization begins when the liquid in the brush picks up the powder from the container and forms a bead, which is set on the nail and shaped into place as it hardens. The catalyst sets the reaction into motion by activating the initiators, causing the polymerization or hardening process to begin. The polymerization process, or turning monomer into polymer, is the same process that turns monomers and polymers into a full nail enhancement. Initiators in polymer powder, when activated by a catalyst, will spring into action and cause the monomers to permanently link. The initiators added to the polymer powder is called benzoyl peroxide, BPO, the same ingredient used in the over-the-counter acne medicine, except it has a different purpose in the nail enhancement products. So the BPO is used to start the chain reaction that leads to the nail enhancements curing, which means to harden. There is such less, and I mean much, much less BPO in the nail powders than in the acne treatment. The diverse nail enhancement products often use different BPO amounts since the polymer powders are designed to work specifically with a certain monomer liquid. Some monomer liquids require more BPO to properly cure than others. This is why it is very important to use the polymer powder designed for the monomer liquid you use. Using the wrong powder can create nail enhancements that are not properly cured and may lead to service breakdown and an increased risk on your client developing skin irritation or sensitivities. Your odorless monomer. Your odorless monomer liquid powder products. Odorless monomer liquid and polymer powder products do not necessarily have the same chemistry as other monomer liquids and polymer powders. These products rely on monomers with little odor rather than ethanol monomer. Although they are called odorless, they do have a slight odor. Generally, if the monomer liquid does not produce an odor strong enough for others in the salon or spa to detect, it is considered an odorless product. These can create slight odors are called low odor. In general, odorless products must use a dry mix ratio. Again, odorless products must use a dry mix bead, equal parts liquid and powder in a bead. If they are too wet when applied, the client risks developing skin irritation or sensitivities. This mixed ratio creates a bead that looks frosted on your brush. After being placed on the nail, it slowly forms into the firm, glossy bead that holds its shape until pressed and smooth with the nail brush. Wipe the brush frequently to avoid product sticking to the hairs. Never re-wet the brush with monomer liquid. This changes the mix ratio, leading to the product discoloration, surface breakdown, and increased risk of skin irritation and sensitivity. Shape and smooth the bead over the nail. Odorless products harden more slowly and create a tacky layer on top called the inhibition layer. This layer can be rolled off or filed away with a medium grit abrasive used from the cuticle to the free edge. However, avoid skin contact with these freshly filed particles. 2. Cure the tacky layer. Some manufacturers make a resin that brush on and must be applied immediately after creating the enhancement. These creates a hardened surface on the odorless product, making filing and shaping easier. As we conclude our lesson, I want to leave you with something to focus on. It is a law in every state to have a safety data sheet, an SDS sheet for every product you use in the salon. The SDS sheet provides proper storing methods, active ingredients you or your client could be allergic to, and other important safety info. Check your manufacturer's website for the SDS sheets or request them directly. Thank you, and I'll see you when you're ready to look at part 2.